I was hungry by myself and tomorrow came. I like me, so I like me that much.
Yeah. Look. And hello, I'm the narrator. And put yourself in two different stories. One has a life, a wife, and a kid, and a stable job to support all his dreams and win all again. And the other lives a life of regret, hate, and despair. He's been waiting for the day when his life will come to an end. Which one are you? Will you pick and choose the man who has it all? Cause you wouldn't dare to choose a man who needs a car. From a lifeline, support cash, you wouldn't choose that man. I know your thoughts, but it's two differences between the haves and not. You wouldn't choose to be him. I used to be them. A man who came from nothing, picking pieces up, can't hope to see more loving. You would rather be a man who has the very most to lose. I'll tell you that it is the poor man you should choose.
I was hungry by myself and tomorrow came. I like me, so I like me that much.
What's good? What's good, gang? What's good, people? All right, you already know the procedure. When you come through, hit the like button for your boy. Support the movement.
I was hungry by myself and tomorrow came.
I'm gonna give y'all time to do that. I'm gonna check the settings, make sure the audio's straight.
What's good? What's good?
Okay, cool. We good. We decent. All right. Also, while you're at it, man, go ahead and subscribe for your boy. I just got a little short video today, man. I just really want to, get my perspective on the battlefield. One of the greatest out right now that's doing it, and you're gonna get my honest take on the situation that's going on with Battlefield and Call of Duty. For some reason, now we back to it's the Call of Duty killer, but man, oh boy. I tell you, man, when people don't game, they come with dumb narratives. But we're gonna talk about it. Wrong room. Anywho, yeah, let's go to the conversation room. All right, so bet. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying, Battlefield 6 just came out with an open beta. I was fortunate enough, like everybody else, to check it out, and I got to say, off the rip, it's decent. It's decent. I got some things I want to say about it. And then I went on Pastor's show the other day. I was briefly there, man. Apologize, Pastor. I had some, personal situation going on, but that's my fault. I had to go in and out. I couldn't stay long. But I'll make it up to you guys for that one. But they was I didn't even know it was a comparison. Like, people was calling it the Call of Duty killer now, and that Sony is trying to money hack Battlefield to justify or help with that sting of what Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond them did to them with this Call of Duty deal, which is neither here nor there. Off the rip, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a whole thou out. They not the same. Call of Duty has never been on the level of Battlefield since Battlefield's existence. They even though they're military games, I get the comparison there. Like, y'all comparing shooter to shooter, first person shooter to first person shooter, but the paths they're taking is totally different. It's too obvious at this point. Battlefield, especially now, like, don't get me twisted. Battlefield 2042, they fell off on their ways. My opinion, Battlefield, what was that Battlefield that they had after Battlefield 4? It was like they had people running around in cars and you had to steal money out the banks and all that type of stuff. What was that Battlefield? I can't remember the name of that Battlefield. That's when Battlefield lost their way. When they did that, and when they did Battlefield 2042, especially on release, it was horrendous. They had to go back and change maps, do a heavy amount of tweaks and all that stuff. The game was just terrible. But Battlefield 3 and 4, Battlefield Bad Company, all three classics, all different approaches towards military, and all had their own identity, which was spot on for them. Battlefield 6 goes right back into that narrative, but it's just 10 times better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Like that hiatus that they took, or I took from playing Battlefield 2042 and then coming back, it it helped out tremendously in my opinion. From the destructible environments, the close quarter, being no boots on the ground, it is just all around a great experience of just putting on my headphones, increasing the volume to the max, and just all out war through your headset. You can be playing in one set environment world, and then all of a sudden the whole entire dynamic of that area changes. You got different pockets where you can take shots at. It's just an all around great experience. Whereas with Call of Duty is comparing the two isn't there with me. You're better off comparing Call of Duty right now to Fortnite because of the route that they're taking. Yes, it's a battle shooter, team deathmatch, but it's more that whole, I get off of work, about to unwind, take a couple days. I mean, chill with the guys and we just shoot and respawn all day. There's no consequences for your actions. Everybody just run around like a chicken with their head cut off, and we just shooting for kills. Yeah, you got domination in certain other modes, but for the most part, people are just there to rank up guns and get as many kills as they can. Whereas with Call of Duty, I mean Battlefield, it's more, especially this one. Every class has an importance in the game. You can get dominated by a tank if you don't have an engineer or the right C4 charges with your recon, or you can do the pop shots and sit in the corner and snipe and all that stuff all you can, all you want, but you will lose the game if you're not pressing on that objective. Point blank and period. I am having a ball playing breakthrough. Pretty much is Rush, but they just renamed it Breakthrough. Great game, great experience. Um, what else? Conquest is always good. I saw people playing King of the Hill, not my thing, really per se, because it's too short of a game span. But the guns, the bullets, the bullet time in the game, the shooting, uh it just feels good. I mean, I was sitting there listening to the audio and I'm shooting in the hallway and you can hear the bullets bouncing off the walls. Like that's how good the sound is in this game. And it's just second to none. And it's just, you ain't got to worry about like Call of Duty. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with Call of Duty in the route they're taking. They're making billions of dollars. This game ain't, it's going to put a hit in maybe user bases in Call of Duty, but for the long haul, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. Call of Duty gonna make its bread. It just is what it is. Um, but for someone like myself that wanted to have like a real more boots to the ground experience, more like war-based game with destructible environments, bro, this is what we needed. This is what the people been asking for, and they have delivered. Now, I gave you the greats. I got to give you the bads. I got to give you my critiques on this game as well, because it's a beta, and of course it got its issues. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna talk about the screen tears, and then sometimes people floating in the air, and after an explosion, and sometimes you trying to wake somebody up with the defibrillator, and it didn't hit. You didn't hit the person 2-3 times, and they didn't wake up. That's what I'm saying, it's a beta. You know what I'm saying? You fill in your reports and give your feedback. That's the reason why we're beta testing. But whoever this guy is that they was praising from the former Call of Duty dude, I can't remember his name, because I was just informed like it was just a former Call of Duty guy that came over to Battlefield. He's well renowned. He's the one that made Call of Duty Call of Duty. Now he's playing Battlefield. He's on Battlefield. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's great, wonderful. But you cannot, I repeat, bro, you cannot take away what make Battlefield Battlefield. Battlefield is not Battlefield has always been about destruction, great sound, great audio, team fighting, and bullet drop, sir. Bullet drop. When I'm using my DMRs, I'm expecting to see my bullet drop time in the game. I did not see that in this game at all. Even with me using the carbons, I didn't see that at all in this game. And that's something that need to be corrected. I don't know if maybe that is a that's a after the game is actually released, then we'll have that full experience or something. I don't know. But that is something that I noticed that was like a downside to this game, in my opinion, because that's what Call of Duty is known. I mean, Battlefield is known for. They're known for having bullet drop with the snipers, people getting multiple yard hits just by actually using the scope how it's supposed to be used in the game. And unfortunately, right now, I didn't see that. Destructible environment was on point. Like, bro, I was seeing literally you'll be sitting in the building, somebody throw a grenade or a grenade launcher and hit the wall of the building, and that joker the whole wall just start collapsing. You start panicking and running. It is beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Um, I didn't get a chance to really play in the helicopters or the fighter jets. That was like I was trying to find them, but I couldn't really find them on certain modes. Mainly it was the tanks. Tanks are looking good. They can take a nice little hit about a damage. I don't think you need to change um the RPG damage, because I was hearing a lot of people saying that also. And just a FYI, just I gotta say this. Hold on, I have to say this. Listen here quick. Do not listen to these streamers, because I saw some stuff that was alarming on X. Do not listen to these streamers that clearly have not played Battlefield. These jokers are talking about, they need to change the RPGs. Oh, the buildings, they take little damage and they fall apart. Oh, they need to put in a ranking system. Listen here. Battlefield has always had a ranking system, one. Two, they are very known and very well respected for having custom servers, modified servers. Me personally, I like to play my game with no HUD. I like to go into the servers with no HUD, hardcore Battlefield experience. Don't don't listen to these guys, because they clearly do not know what they're talking about. They just want to play Call of Duty, and they're trying to make this game mimic Call of Duty. That's not what we want. We don't need none of the Nicki Minaj skins. No disrespect to her. We don't want that. We don't want the whole 21 Savage takedowns. We don't want that. That's not what we want. We want the full Battlefield experience, which is great destruction, the the environment and the changing of the landscaping in the game. We want great fighter jets experience, great tank experience. We want great sound, audio of living like you're in the real military shootout, close quarter experience, which y'all are killing right now. We don't do the corner camping in Battlefield. All that mess that ain't here. Quick scoping and all. Take that trash over there to Call of Duty. Y'all have fun with that mess. This is real war experience, and I want y'all to continue to focus on that. Only thing that need to be tweaked is, of course, the bugs and the glitches that was in the beta, but also bring back bullet drop. If it's not, it need to be added back into the game. Definitely need to be added back into the game. Other than that, this game is on point to be one of the greatest Battlefields, if not surpassing Battlefield 4 or 3. if you guys continue to do it right. The maps was on point, no issues. Of course, y'all gonna come out with even more. This is just a beta. But at the end of the day, this is the experience that the gamers want and need right now. It is perfect. Just like I said, just fixing the tweaks. Let Call of Duty be Call of Duty. Y'all gonna make y'all bread regardless. I think that the release window is perfect, that y'all bumped it up past the Call of Duty, because I know they was talking about April release. It's perfect now. Holiday season coming through. Do a bundle or two out there, and y'all gonna be looking good for the remainder of the year, just to be on on point right now. A couple guys told me in Discord that the numbers are showing that y'all have surpassed Call of Duty in streaming. So it's already there. The proof is in the pudding that y'all got a banger. So I'm definitely ordering mines. I pre-ordered my game. I'm doing the $80 joint. I'm just gonna put it out there. Not the 120. Y'all haven't did much right now to prove to me that I should get the 120 joint, but y'all got me for my 80. Grind is real. I can't wait to play the game, the full release of the game. And also, let's get into these fanboys, these Sony dudes, and this is just so sad and pathetic. I just have to say it. It's just really pathetic to me how you guys are literally just grasping for straws and reaching for whatever you can at this point, just to prove or try to or say, oh, see, PlayStation is better than Xbox. Bro, Call of Duty didn't like you niggas. It's over with. We got your chick. We took your main chick. It's over with. You trying to run over the battlefield to try to get the exclusivity. It doesn't matter. We still got to deal with EA. We still got her as the main chick as also. We get the EA play. So Battlefield has already been there. When y'all was treating Battlefield like the bald-headed stepchild and wasn't giving it the respect that they wanted and needed because y'all had Call of Duty, guess who stepped up and cleaned up? Phil Spencer did. Xbox did. We got the deal with EA, and we've been rocking with them ever since. So, nothing changes. Nothing changes, bro. It's just right now you're showing how bad and desperate that you are for a win when it comes to the situation that happened with Sony and them telling y'all that you wasn't enough and they're going third party. Like we said, the whole slate. I told y'all before, Microsoft forced Sony hand to go third party and drop their games on the Xbox platform because you got a whole Rogue Ally Access coming out that's able to play the PlayStation games off the back. And that move alone forced Sony, forced Sony to put their games and go third party. So enjoy that MIU mess. The gaming war is over with. The console war is done and over with. It's all about the numbers game. And right now we got the numbers over there on Microsoft. So it's your boy 001 One Love. God bless. Y'all be smooth out there. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. And man, go and enjoy this game. I think the beta is closed. That's where I'm actually doing this video now. I think it's done. Yesterday was the last day. And now I gotta sit and wait and hear about some more news about, uh what's that game? NBA 2K. I'll be dropping some info about NBA 2K. But look at the game with the no HUD though. I just wanted to put this up, bro. This is no HUD, none of that extra colorful stuff on the screen, no map, just raw gameplay. Like boy, boy, come on. I'm just saying, man, the game is fire. This, that, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the uniforms. You got to see if that's a dark, military dark, or that's green. Which one is that? Is that friend or foe? You got to pay attention because if you don't, man, you might creep past your own enemy and didn't even know it. And then don't put the friendly fire on here. Bro, y'all ain't ready for this, man. This real battlefield action, bro. One love, God bless. Y'all be smooth, bro. I gotta look. I just want to look at it a little bit longer. Man, look at that boy. Whoop. Put him on the t-shirt. Put him on the t-shirt. Got up there. Kobe. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Bing, 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 bing. Take over. Get bing, 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 bing. And the pistol play the match, boy. Hey man, y'all be smooth out there. Peace.